Have you ever wondered why something as simple as tracking your money feels nearly impossible to maintain? Why budgeting apps get abandoned after 2 weeks? Or why even financially savvy people find themselves avoiding their budget like it's a painful medical procedure? Today's video exposes the hidden psychological forces that make budgeting feel like torture for most people, and reveals the science-backed brain hacks that can transform it from a dreaded chore into an empowering habit. What you're about to learn isn't taught in finance classes, but it might be the missing piece that finally makes your financial life click into place. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why your brain resists budgeting, the specific psychological triggers to watch for, and how to implement a budgeting system that works with your natural tendencies rather than fighting against them. We'll break everything down into simple, actionable steps that anyone can follow. So if you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest financial wisdom and practical advice. Before we dive into the specific brain hacks that will revolutionize your approach to budgeting, let's quickly understand why traditional budgeting methods fail so predictably. The neuroscience of budget resistance. Research from neuroscientists at Stanford University reveals something fascinating. Budgeting activates the same brain regions associated with physical pain and restriction. When you force yourself to track expenses, your brain's response is surprisingly similar to experiencing dietary restriction or physical discomfort. This helps explain why willpower alone rarely sustains budgeting habits. You're literally fighting against your brain's pain avoidance circuitry. Furthermore, our financial behaviors are governed largely by our limbic system, the emotional, instinctive part of our brain that processes rewards and threats. When budgeting triggers feelings of deprivation or judgment, this primitive brain region essentially overrides our rational prefrontal cortex. As behavioral economist Dan Ariely notes, the human brain isn't designed to easily process and regulate modern financial decisions. We're using Stone Age brains in a digital age world. Now, let's examine the first psychological barrier and its solution. Barrier number 1, perfect or nothing thinking. This mental trap causes us to abandon budgeting the moment we make a single mistake or face an unexpected expense. The perfectionist mindset creates an unsustainable standard where one slip-up feels like total failure, triggering complete abandonment of the system. Research from the Journal of Consumer Psychology found that people who view budgeting through a perfectionist lens are 80% more likely to completely abandon financial tracking after a single deviation. This all-or-nothing approach creates a cycle where each fresh start becomes shorter than the previous attempt. Consider Marcus, a software developer who would meticulously create detailed budgeting spreadsheets each January only to abandon them by February. His turning point came when he analyzed his pattern. A single unplanned purchase, typically around day 12, would trigger a sense of failure so intense that he'd quit entirely. I realized I was using the same destructive perfectionism in my finances that I'd overcome in other areas of my life, he explained. The solution is what psychologists call flexible consistency, maintaining the budgeting framework while building an allowance for imperfection. Instead of seeing budget variances as failures, successful budgeters treat them as valuable data points. Try the 85% rule. Aim to stay within budget categories 85% of the time, allowing 15% variance without self-judgment. This psychological permission slip makes long-term consistency possible. Barrier number 2, future self disconnection. This deception occurs when we fail to emotionally connect with our future selves, making current sacrifices feel pointless. When your brain perceives future you as essentially a stranger, it becomes nearly impossible to prioritize that person's needs over your immediate desires. Neuroscience research using fMRI scans shows that when most people think about themselves in the future, their brains show the same activation patterns as when they think about complete strangers. This explains why intellectually knowing you should budget for the future often doesn't translate to emotional motivation. Take Elena, a creative director who struggled with impulsive spending despite understanding the importance of saving. Everything changed when she used an age progression app to create a realistic image of herself at retirement age, which she set as her banking app wallpaper. It sounds silly, but seeing older me every time I opened my banking app created this weird sense of responsibility, she shared. Within 6 months, her savings rate had tripled without feeling any more painful than before. The psychological solution is creating tangible connections to your future self. Beyond visualization techniques, try writing a letter from your future self, thanking you for specific budgeting actions taken today, or create detailed sensory descriptions of what financial freedom will look, feel, and sound like. These exercises activate the same brain regions involved in personal connection, effectively turning future you from stranger to friend worthy of current sacrifice. Barrier number 3, psychological numbing to numbers. This phenomenon occurs when budget numbers become abstract representations divorced from real-world meaning. Once numbers lose their emotional significance, budgeting becomes a meaningless exercise in data entry rather than a meaningful financial practice. Researchers at Princeton University discovered that the human brain processes numbers differently than concrete objects or experiences. As numbers increase or appear frequently, they activate fewer emotional centers in the brain, essentially becoming meaningless symbols. This numbing effect explains why you can look at a budget spreadsheet showing thousands in credit card debt without feeling a proportional emotional response. James, an accountant who ironically struggled with personal budgeting despite his profession, found himself inexplicably detached from his own financial numbers. His breakthrough came when he started converting budget categories into hours worked. Suddenly, that $70 impulsive purchase wasn't just an abstract number, but represented 3.5 hours of his actual life traded away. Seeing my spending translated into life hours created this visceral feeling I couldn't ignore, he explained. Within 3 months, his discretionary spending had decreased by 35% without any sense of deprivation. The solution is recoding financial information into emotionally meaningful units. Try conversation translation. How many hours of work does this purchase require? Opportunity calculation. What am I giving up for this? Or visual aggregation, using physical representations like marbles in jars to track spending. These techniques bypass number numbing by activating more emotionally responsive brain regions. Barrier number 4. Attention residue overload. This cognitive burden occurs when traditional budgeting methods demand too much mental bandwidth, creating what psychologists call attention residue, mental fatigue that accumulates with each decision and transaction evaluation. When budgeting creates cognitive overload, your brain naturally avoids the entire activity. Research from the Journal of Economic Psychology shows that each financial decision depletes mental resources, with the average person making over 35 money-related micro-decisions daily. Traditional budgeting methods that require evaluating each of these decisions create an unsustainable cognitive load, explaining why even the most motivated budgeters eventually abandon their systems. Consider Priya, a nurse practitioner who cycled through 6 different budgeting apps in 2 years. I'd start strong, but within weeks, I'd dread logging transactions and eventually stop completely, she recalled. Her transformation came from adopting a simplified system that required attention only twice monthly rather than daily tracking. By reducing the frequency of engagement while maintaining structure, her cognitive burden decreased dramatically. 3 years later, she's still using the same streamlined system consistently. The psychological solution isn't more discipline, but strategic automation and simplified decision architecture. Implementation strategies include batch processing, reviewing finances weekly rather than daily, decision elimination, using separate accounts for different purposes to remove daily decisions, and friction reduction, automating categories that trigger negative emotions. The key insight: less frequent engagement often produces more consistent long-term results. Barrier number 5. Emotional association traps. This barrier forms when budgeting becomes emotionally linked with negative feelings, like shame, anxiety, or deprivation. Once these painful associations form, your brain develops an automatic aversion response to protect you from these uncomfortable emotions. Neuropsychological research demonstrates that emotional associations are more powerful determinants of behavior than logical understanding. When budgeting activities trigger the brain's threat detection system through negative emotional associations, even the most rational arguments for budgeting cannot override the automatic avoidance response. Michael, a marketing executive, found himself inexplicably resistant to budgeting despite financial ambitions. Through mindfulness exercises, he discovered that budget reviews triggered intense shame related to childhood financial insecurity. "I realized I wasn't avoiding budgeting. I was avoiding feeling inadequate," he explained. By addressing the emotional association directly through guided visualization techniques, he was able to separate the budgeting process from the historical emotional baggage. 6 months later, budgeting sessions had transformed from sources of dread to moments of empowerment. The solution is emotional recoding, deliberately creating new positive associations with budgeting activities. Effective techniques include environment design, creating a pleasant physical space for financial tasks, reward pairing, combining budget sessions with small pleasures, and success anchoring, beginning each budget review by acknowledging financial wins, no matter how small. Each positive experience weakens negative associations while building new neural pathways that support consistent behavior. Barrier number 6, invisible progress frustration. This final barrier occurs when budget adherence fails to provide visible evidence of progress, creating a sense that sacrifices aren't producing meaningful results. When your brain can't detect movement toward goals, motivation naturally diminishes regardless of intellectual commitment. Research in behavioral economics shows that human motivation requires perceivable progress at frequencies that match the sacrifice level. Traditional budgeting often fails this test by focusing on distant outcomes while providing few immediate feedback signals, creating what psychologists call progress blindness, the inability to recognize incremental improvements. Consider Thomas, who maintained strict budget discipline for 8 months, but felt increasingly frustrated by the seeming lack of progress toward his debt payoff goal. His perspective transformed when he created a simple visual progress bar that physically represented every $100 reduction in his debt. "Suddenly, I could actually see these small wins that had been invisible before," he shared. "The same actions I'd been taking all along became satisfying rather than frustrating." His consistency not only continued, but expanded to other financial habits once progress became visible. The solution is creating artificial visibility for naturally invisible progress. Effective techniques include progress visualization, using graphs, charts, or physical representations that update with each small win. Milestone fragmentation, breaking larger goals into micro-achievements with celebrations attached to each. And contrast journaling, documenting financial position at regular intervals to make progress perceivable through comparison. These approaches work by providing the brain with the evidence of progress it requires to sustain motivation. And there you have it, the psychological barriers that make budgeting feel nearly impossible and the brain-aligned solutions that transform the experience. The most important takeaway isn't a specific budgeting technique, but the understanding that working with your psychological tendencies rather than against them is the true key to financial consistency. Remember that sustainable financial habits aren't built through greater discipline or willpower, but through systems that align with your brain's natural functioning. Start with just one of these psychological techniques, and you might be surprised to discover that budgeting can actually feel good, perhaps for the first time in your life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else who might benefit from these powerful insights. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll never miss out on valuable information and practical advice like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.